Hey everybody, Nick from Memphis here. And in today's workshop, I'm going to give you 3 tips about our amazing tower speakers. I'm going to talk to you about our ATAC system, I'm going to talk to you about our clamps, and of course, I'm going to talk about the LEDs. Let's get into it. A few years back when we started to redesign our tower speakers, we wanted to do something unique that also sounded awesome. Well, we started looking around at what other outdoor speakers were like, and we started thinking about outdoor concerts. And you always see speaker arrays when you're listening to music outdoors in a big area. So we said, why don't we do this for tower speakers for the back of the boat? And that's how the ATAC system was born, the advanced tweeter array construction. So on our 10-inch, we have a curved mounting 4 tweeter, and our 8-inch, we have a curved mounted 3 tweeter. And what this does is the tweeters give you a much better sounding, flatter frequency response than any compression horn would. You also get better mid bass because you don't have a compression horn mounted in the middle of the mid. You got a sealed dust cap, also for waterproof. And that curved tweeter construction allows the dispersion from left to right to be much better than anyone else's compression horn towers. So if you're surfing on either side of the boat, you're going to be able to hear the towers a lot better, in addition to them sounding a lot smoother. And with those 3 and 4 tweeters, we're also able to be louder at distance. So the rate of decay for that audio is much less than the compression horn. So if you're on the end of that rope wakeboarding, you'll be able to hear our tower speakers, again, much clearer and further away than the compression horn counterparts that we used to make and mostly everyone else makes. So if you're looking for the best sounding speaker, much flatter response, completely waterproof sealed, and then curved to be better left and right, better depth. I mean, there's really nothing else that isn't better about our speaker. One thing you'll hear me talk about a lot on videos that I've done is how we listen to our customers. We do. I don't just say that. And one thing we heard from our customers is we want to be able to have a mount that is extremely corrosive resistant, that fits a wide range of bars, that's easy to use, that allows you to mount the speaker in different configurations. So these tower speakers don't always go on boats. Sometimes they go on side by sides to get mounted at silly angles, all that stuff. So we really listened to our customers when it came to the design of our newest clamp for our new awesome tower speakers. So number one, they're made of stainless steel. You're not going to have to worry about any sort of corrosion, whether you're in the lake or whether you're on the ocean. Again, it's 360-degree swivel mount, super easy to adjust. The swivel fits 1.75 to 3-inch bars. And another thing I forgot to mention, they come in the box. You don't have to worry about buying clamps. They're in the box. The wires for the speaker and LED easily feed through the mount, so it's super easy to make a clean install. And then we also have an option for a surface mount, and that surface mount mounts 360-degree swivel, drops into the speaker just like the standard mount does, and it allows you to mount this onto a solid tower on a boat. It allows you to mount it to furniture if you've got some other sort of setup on a boat, and it allows you to mount it in various locations if you're using the towers in a non-boat application, like on a side-by-side or a golf cart or something like that. It really adds versatility to mount this speaker wherever you want. And then of course our ability to turn our grill and the back logo on the speaker to line up that array exactly how you want it, regardless of the orientation of maybe the speaker had to be mounted at an angled part of the tower. You can dial that in super easily as well. One thing you know about us here at Memphis is we know the scientific impact of adding LEDs to a speaker. We know that, I believe it might have been Einstein or someone like that came up with the idea that light emitting diodes allow a speaker to be 3 to 6 dB louder. I didn't say it. It's science. And by us adding a ton of LEDs to these tower speakers, not only does it make them look really awesome, it makes you stand out with that RGB lighting on the tweeter, on the cone, around the grill, on the back, the illuminated logo. I mean, there's LEDs everywhere, and they look awesome. And of course, they make it louder. And in this case, you're not going to find a louder speaker. And I would just assume, I'm not an engineer, that the science behind LEDs making the speaker louder is the main reason why. But honestly, we put them on there first for looks and second for output. But either way, it's an awesome deal. I want to thank everybody for joining me on this workshop about our awesome ATAC system tower speakers. For any more information you would like, or to follow up on any of the stuff I've said, go to memphisaudio.com.